I'm kind of facing you into the sun here. We'll have to walk around it without touching this wire. But there is corn. It's crazy. Get out of there! The dog's gonna get that. Get back! No! No! There is corn there. I see a little bit of weeds. I actually can see sunflowers growing in there. Some of the sunflowers right there. There's some corn. There's grass. There's some grass right there. But look at all that corn. It's so sporadic. Now, I think what happened was, that's old buckwheat. I think that's old buckwheat right there coming up. Now, the disc probably buried a lot of the corn deep in some spots. So it probably didn't come up or buried too deep. Like there's a couple corn right here on the end. There's like whole areas, like right here, there's like nothing. But up there, there's corn up there. Nothing. There is nothing this whole outer edge here. Hey, there's a pumpkin. Wow, check it out. We actually have a pumpkin. It seems like everything's just getting started right now. There's some weeds out there. There's like a nice stretch of corn in the middle right there. There's another pumpkin. Now I put a lot of pumpkins in there. I just don't see them coming up. I think three or four pumpkins so far this whole stretch. So in this area here, I can actually see sunflowers. There's sunflowers mixed with corn right here. It's actually pretty, it looks pretty good. Like when the plants get bigger, this will all be, it'll be full, it'll be pretty full. Like this whole area here looks pretty good. But there's a lot of spots out here. There's nothing. I don't know if you can kind of tell the way the sun is. You can see the corn and sunflowers like in this area here, like a strip coming down. But then when you get to here, there's weeds. That's all weeds and some grass out there. But like all this, there's nothing. Like nothing. There's one corn stalk right there. When you're looking at it from down here, you can see there's a bunch of corn in there, but I don't think it's just going to be a really nice big cornfield. I don't know. Maybe it's still early. The corn's just starting to come up. It doesn't look good because it's not like rows of corn. They're just so sporadic, but maybe when they get like, I don't know, 2 feet tall or something, it'll look like it filled it all in. It might just be too early because there is a bunch of little, you know, they're like 1.5 inches high, so it doesn't look like much. And there's just so many areas, there's just nothing. Like this whole area down here is just nice. It should have, this is the lower end of it and it kind of stays wet. It should have, something should have grown. There's like nothing down here. Like this is the one spot, there's nothing. Well, here's an update on this back field where I did a lot of work back here. I planted the corn and it didn't rain for over 2 weeks. And then we got some rain and it's probably only had rain for the last, I don't know, not even a week. So this growth is a week worth, really.
Yeah, they can't afford you to.
But there is corn. It's real sporadic, but it's still short. I think this might be all right.
There's more back there.
There's some, yeah.
Up here
I think, yeah, there's some weeds mixed in here. Now, this corn is Reed's dent corn. So it's not Roundup ready. It's not GMO. So this is like old school corn here. There's a good bunch in here.
Yeah, that's what I think.
You can see, like, if it wasn't for the weeds out there, look at the doves. That's all doves. There's a good bunch of corn in here. It doesn't look perfect because it's not a corn planter. It's not in rows, and there's some weeds mixed in. I think if I came back here somehow and sprayed some urea on it, some nitrogen, I think this corn would really shoot up nice. I'm interested to see what's going to come up here. Oh, well, so you could see it. You could see a line of something right here. Look at the line of whatever this is. Wow. This might be, I think that's the peas.
Oh, that's cool.
We actually have peas.
Look, Dougie, stay back.
Look at that.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Stay back, Dougie, you're stepping on it. Oh.
He has no idea. There's like a patch of grass right there. But that is a nice strip of peas.
Come here, Dougie.
This whole thing should be peas.
Look at that.
Yeah, there's a lot of weeds in there.
Yeah. Look, and here's seeds everywhere. They're starting to crack open now.
Oh yeah, look at that. You can see it.
I'm stepping on them out.
We're killing them.
Yeah, get out of
They're
here,
actually starting to sprout. Get back. So it's early. Like I said, it's early. All of them, they're all starting to sprout.
Over here, where the ground's real hard at, there's a couple.
Yeah, in the clover.
Yeah, see this one sprouting?
Yeah, that's what it is.
This one, they're just starting. We better get out of here. Dogs are stepping on
they're just
all
starting to crack open now. Like I said, they've really had 1 week.
Dry.
They've had 1 week to grow. So that's pretty cool. I think that's going to be all peas in there.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
So down here in the soybeans, I didn't get the fence up yet. We're putting the fence up now, but the soybeans are just starting to come up. There's one there. There's one there. They're kind of hard to see. And I don't know if it's because the deer have been eating them as they're coming up. Because I don't even see a bean.
Yeah.
Like, here's a couple. Like, here's a nice little patch of them right here.
There's some right here.
There's a few down here.
Right here. Oh, they're coming up. They're right here, right here. Right here, right here.
I think hopefully it's...
There's a few. Right here. Look, there's like a line of them right here.
You can see a line of them.
Yeah, see right here. There's not a line of them right here.
Yeah. I think the deer have been eating them as they're coming up. Yeah, there's little patches of them coming up. I wanted to be like all soybeans, like 6 inches high out here, and corn a foot tall all up there. Nope.
Cold here,
It's been, at night it gets down to 50 degrees. 48 degrees last night. We're in the middle of June. It was 48 degrees, and we just now started to get rain this week. So I don't know. Maybe it's just going to be slow going this year. There's a couple, like these things I'm worried about. These things are like vines that lay across the ground. They smother everything, but there's one bean there. There's a patch there. That's junk.
There's a few over there, you know.
Yeah. All right, after we checked it out, we set up the wire here and just a single strand of tape. That's all we have for this year. Instead of the three-dimensional, we're going to see if this works. And I got the new Gallagher. Let me show you this. This is kind of interesting. This is the new lithium. This is their new lithium solar panels. This is the S12. It's neat on the back. So what it does is it's got this big clamp here, this big knob, and you just stick your grounding rod through it, and it kind of clamps right there and makes the connection to the ground. Now, they're advertising it to where you can just connect it right to one of your posts. Like, you can literally just clamp it right to that, because that goes down into the ground and acts as a ground. But that's only in like maybe 3 to 4 inches into the ground. So I actually have these 2 double grounding rods connected with this galvanized wire, and they're way down in the ground. So I used my regular grounding rods, and then on this side you have your little twist for your positive, and there's your alligator clamp that just sends to hot wire. Now, my lovely assistant, you want to test this one for me?
Absolutely not.
Because I'm a little scared of this one. I don't know. This one's brand new. This is going to be the first time I'm turning this on, and let's see what it does here. So you're supposed to push and hold for a second. All right, I can see the little green light
That's what happens
is blinking. Kind of facing our afternoon sun. Our afternoon sun's going to be coming from that way, so that's why I have it faced that way. And it should be good.
Do you want me to hold that while you zap yourself?
Yeah, I'll hold it, so in case my fans out here want to see how I get zapped.
Well, would you like me to get a stick so I can hit you if...
We could just...
Hold on, I'm spinning.
We could just send the dogs out.
No.
Let me test it over here. Woo! Why didn't you get a tester? You were just out. Yeah. Wow.
Is it stronger than the back one?
I didn't let it get that bad. I just felt the... I felt like if I would have pushed on it, it would have got me. Dougie, get out of there! Get out of there!
Luke's on that grounding rod.
The grounding rod won't zap you. It's the hot wire that will.
We'll get him out too. I don't know. It makes me nervous.
He got zapped earlier today at the other food plot. They were walking in and underneath all 3 of those wires, and he kept brushing it and didn't get zapped. Like, I was watching him. I was like, how's it? They wouldn't listen. I was telling them no. They didn't listen. So I said, okay. He was going in and out like nothing. But Doug, man, he got zapped and fell to the ground and started yiping. But, man, yeah, I want to get a tester. I can feel it tingling. Yeah, I could, like, way faster than the other one.
You wanted to try that again, huh?
Yeah. Well, like, if you stay there for a second, you're getting it. You're getting it. As soon as you feel that, get off it. It's sending juice through. I don't know how powerful it is. We'll have to get a tester to see how many. I think it's called joules. Like how many joules it sends. Like certain kind of animals, you need more strength to hold them back. But for deer, I actually have a video of a turkey that got zapped on the other food plot. It was up walking around by the feeder and worked its way down, and it got behind the feeder. I couldn't really see it, but I know he was heading towards the food plot, and I just kept watching on the camera, and he come running, or it was a hen. She kept running back up. Her tail was all opened up and ran back into the woods, so she got it. She got zapped. But this field doesn't look too bad. I mean, there's corn coming up. Well, if you think like a normal cornfield, they're 30-inch rows. So you would have rows of corn with 30-inch wide gaps in between it. And it might be okay. Like, I see corn pretty much everywhere up here. So maybe when it comes up and starts filling out, it'll be all right. But it seems slow. But it's only had 1 week worth of water. Not even a week worth of water yet. So this week it got it. And it'll probably take, I'm guessing, like 2 more weeks to see what actually germinated from. It takes about 3 weeks, I guess, to see what's really coming up or not. Like a lot of the stuff might have just been coming up from the nighttime dew that sets on the field because it didn't get any rain. It might be just enough moisture to get the corn kernels that were probably closer to the surface, just to get them some water. And now that we got rain, maybe all the other kernels and the seeds down there, all the soybeans that are down in the bottom there underneath the dirt, maybe they finally got enough water to where they'll start poking their way through. But I think we have to wait like 2 more weeks because I thought it'd be a lot better than this, but it's only been a week, so I don't know. We'll see.